Hi guys, well today we're going to be taking a look at the ASUS Transformer Book T100HA. So this device is essentially a Windows 10 based tablet with the ability to make use of a portable keyboard. So by being able to attach a keyboard to this tablet, it basically transforms the entire unit, making it a much more practical device. You know, while most of us probably do own a tablet, sometimes certain tasks can be quite awkward, quite tricky to carry out with the absence of a keyboard and mouse, such as typing out large amounts of text. The Transformer Book blends together the best of both worlds. You get the convenience of a mobile tablet and the added bonus of being able to use it just like a netbook. ASUS has given this nifty piece of kit a sleek design which is both lightweight and available in a selection of attractive colours. Now in terms of the cost, our Transformer Book is available to buy right now. It's going to cost you in the region of £190 in the UK, $250 if you are over in the States, which, you know, all things considered isn't actually that bad for a device of this caliber. And certainly by the end of our video we'll be able to ascertain whether it really is worth the money. So let's begin our video today, guys. If you've got any questions, any comments, then please leave them in that box below. Right guys, well we are going to start with the packaging for our Transformer Book. So here we've got the box, and on the front there you can see we've got a depiction of the Transformer Book. And aside from that, there's pretty much it. If we just flip that box over, on the reverse there we've got a label here which details some of the components which are inside. We've got the serial number as well and the model number, just in case you need to get in contact with ASUS. And aside from that, that is pretty much it. Nicely designed box, very professional, keeps it well protected. And if we just open this up, inside we have, first of all, the Transformer Book. It does come with some plastic around it. I have already taken that apart. And then we have the documentation. Now the user manual is there, also the warranty card. You need just to fill that out if you want to take advantage of that warranty. And then we've got the charging unit, which there you can see it's got an interchangeable head. So we've obviously got the UK adapter there, but you can use that with the European or the United States adapter, and that just connects into that. Whoops. If I just, there we go, like that. And you also need to use a micro USB for that as well. That charges the unit up, and that is just under a meter long. So here is our Transformer Book, and this tablet uses Intel's Cherry Trail quad-core Z8500 operating at 2.24 GHz, and it has 2 GB of DDR3 operating at 1600 MHz and a 64 GB solid state for the storage. Now ASUS has made this available in a number of colours. You can get it in tin grey, aqua blue, rouge pink and silk white. So it's pretty obvious that we have the white one here for review today. And by all accounts this is a very sleek design, very sleek device. The finish is matte without any sheen. And we also have that ASUS logo there in the very centre, some speakers, and we also have a rear facing 5 megapixel camera. And if we flip our Transformer Book over, you can see that we've got these 4 circular rubber pads. These pads will prevent the unit from slipping on any smooth surfaces. And aside from this, the only real thing to mention is that we've got this label here which details the model and the serial number, something which you might need if you need any technical assistance. Now, over on the left side, there are just 2 things: a USB 3.1 Type-C port and the volume rocker to increase and decrease the volume. Now that USB 3.1 Type-C is a new standard, and while there may not be many devices that actually support it, it's really good to see that included on the Transformer Book, as it will inevitably future-proof this product. And Type-C, by the way, is around 10 times faster than USB 2. Over on the other side there is a lot more going on. So we've got a micro SD card reader, mini HDMI, micro USB port, a headphone jack and a USB 2 port. So those ports there add in more functionality, allowing you to increase the storage capacity and output to bigger displays. Now that micro USB works in conjunction with the supplied charging unit, and it does take around 3 or more hours to get their full charge. So by now you're probably wondering where that power switch is. Well, it's here, just on the front side, and it has a corresponding activity LED. Now the hinge on our transformer book combines the tablet and the keyboard together, and just opening this out provides us with an angle of approximately 120 degrees, so it won't go any further than that. And the tablet just lifts away from the keyboard like this, and then we're left with these two metal brackets which help support the tablet, and then in the very center there we have the screen connector. And all of these obviously fuse with the slots on the tablet. Right, well, let's take a look at the tablet. Now you can see there we've got a slight border on the outside of the actual display. This surface here is around 12 inches, while the actual screen that you're going to be able to use is just over 10 inches. So that's just something to be aware of, that the screen doesn't stretch to the very edge. Now within this border we have the ASUS logo there, and we have a front-facing camera which is 2 megapixels. So if we just switch the transformer book on, pressing in that power button, you can see that the boot time is approximately 25 seconds. Now this unit comes with 64 gig of storage, and with Windows 10 installed we have around 20 gig to play with. But if you do need extra space, then it is possible to drop in a micro SD card which gives you the supplementary storage, a bit like a smartphone. Now the screen offers you up to 1280 by 800, that's a ratio of 16 by 10. And the screen can be used in either landscape or portrait, just like any other tablet, so the orientation snaps when you tilt. Now it may not be immediately obvious over the camera, but the screen is nice, it's sharp, it's crystal clear, and the colours are definitely vibrant. Okay, now the keyboard follows a QWERTY design, but since we're dealing with quite a condensed area, the keys are smaller, and there obviously isn't a numpad. This can take a bit of getting used to, but having a keyboard attached to a tablet is such a useful thing. If you're on the go, it means that you can quite easily get on with typing up emails, documents, or chatting to friends. Now you'll notice the keyboard area dip slightly when the keys are pressed, so this region isn't exactly robust, but I think the intention with this configuration is to perhaps use it for short periods of time as opposed to hours and hours of typing. Below the keyboard, ASUS has included a touchpad which lacks any independent buttons as such, but it does provide you with the option for navigation across Windows 10. Now this particular feature is an area which could benefit from some sort of improvement in the precision, because if you are using those left and right clickers and you happen to move your finger slightly, this nudges the cursor. And this can be quite annoying if you click the wrong button on the screen. So the sensitivity and the cutoff point needs to be fine-tuned really. But if you prefer using a normal mouse, then you can always make use of that USB port on the side. Now our transformer book has two cameras, a 5 megapixel for the rear and a 2 megapixel for the front. So we're just going to demonstrate both cameras' usage. So to take a picture, all you've got to do is open up the camera app and take your picture. And you can also use the front-facing camera by hitting this button. And if you want to know what the image quality is like from these cameras, then please head over to the full review, as we have uploaded some pictures for you to take a look at. Right guys, well that is the transformer book T100HA, and as you've seen, this is quite a versatile piece of hardware. Now having that 2-in-1 combo is really helpful, especially if you're someone who's perhaps on the go and you need something which is lightweight and flexible just like this. You know, we really like the fact that ASUS has included the ports that they have, the HDMI, the micro SD and that USB 3.1 Type-C. But there are a few areas which perhaps could have been improved. The USB 2 could have been swapped out for USB 3. We also thought that the touchpad, as we've pointed out, is too sensitive, and we also thought that they could have included wireless AC. You know, our smartphones and our other devices make use of it, and there's no reason really why transformer books shouldn't. But on the plus side, we get a phenomenal battery life, up to 12 hours with transformer book, and we're not talking idle times there, we're talking while the tablet is active and doing things. So as always guys, the full review is going to be on the screen and in the description. Over there we've got the performance tests and those pictures taken from both cameras on the transformer book. So guys, be sure to subscribe to our channel, as we're going to be bringing you fresh content every single Friday morning, so check that out. And also this weekend I'm going to be streaming on Twitch, so please drop by and drop in, say hello. Thanks very much for taking the time to watch today guys. Take care of yourself and I'll see you guys in the next video.